What is up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the first episode in our coverage of Dying Light the Following. My name is Splattercat, and if you don't know me, I liked Dying Light a lot. In 2015, it was one of those games that I just parroted about. It was a great game. The parkour was fun, the graphics were fantastic, the controls were tight. It was one of those games that really made my year as far as gaming is concerned. And I'm an indie guy. I don't have a lot of faith in the big AAA projects, but it was a great game. And so we're going to play Dying Light the Following here on the channel. It's something that I've been excited about, and I wanted to bring you all along. I've got it scheduled as like a full series, so hopefully we'll get to play the entire expansion. We're going to be picking up where we left off with Kyle Crane in our previous playthrough, using our old character. I haven't really gone through his character sheet or anything like that, but we'll figure it out along the way. It's like riding a bike. All of the things in this game are very, very intuitive, and so it should be very easy to relearn. I did on the front end, on this menu here, I wanted to show you how to get into the Dying Light expansion, because I saw a lot of forum posts about it with people being like, how do I play the following? I clicked continue, and where is it? I can't find it. And that's understandable. I actually did that when I first started playing too. You actually have to click right here, and then you click on the following, and then you have to make a new following game. And I'm just going to jump in here and go advanced. I want to make sure that it's got my main campaign selected. It'll do that by default, but if you've got multiple save slots, you're going to have to move that around and make sure that it works. And then you just say new the following game, and you're in. That's all you got to know. Okay, you got to choose a difficulty too. I lied to you, and then I left a big gap there. I'm just messing around.
You said he talked about magic and, what, domesticated zombies?
He talked about a group of people who don't get infected, even if they're bitten.
Well, delirious people will say anything.
He was holding this map when we brought him in.
Whoa. This looks like...
A way out of Haran. Crane, we are running out of antizin. We have to explore every possibility. We can't wait any longer.
Stay away! Stay away! You don't understand. The mothers...
Okay, it started us out right where we left off in the previous one. I actually didn't know if it was going to teleport me over. I hadn't tested it before I did the series because that's just the sort of shoddy YouTuber that I am. It appears as though I've got 98 parts. Oh my god, we are good to go, man. We are in really good shape. Let's check our weaponry here. I've got what looks like some kind of kukuri. I've got, let's see, what else do we have here? We've got a katana. We've got a double-barreled shotgun. We've got what looks like a legendary machine gun, so that'll probably be pretty cool. I will more than likely want to hold on to that. But everything else looks pretty standard. God, we've got an electrified katana. Well, everything deep inside me wants to be the Sephiroth of this gameplay. Sephiroth! Sephiroth! Ow, my ankles. How could you? All I wanted to do was jump down a pipe. And I just wanted to be like Mario. I wanted to go down the pipe and be like, choop, 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 choop. And once I got down the pipe, I was going to run around and get some coins, perhaps duck some monsters that are really, really unfriendly to guys that are plumbers in red suits. Why? I can't really tell you. Bowser doesn't seem to be one of the most charismatic guys. How he keeps making all these friends, I'm not sure, but he keeps doing it over and over and over again. I'm going to jump onto this little thing right here. Then we're going to climb up on this ledge. This is the same thing that you saw from the preview that we played a little while ago. Got ourselves some prayer ribbons in here. Watched a movie called Hector and the Search for Happiness the other day.
Do you copy?
Crane, damn it, you're breaking up.
Yeah, listen, your one-eyed delirious patient, he was telling the truth. There is a way out. Maybe what he said about people who don't turn is true.
He died this morning, Kyle. The fever got him. You're on your own, I'm afraid.
Lena? Lena!
If you're...
Fucking mountains.
If you recall, Lena was the lady from the first game who was responsible. She was the paramedic. She doesn't interact with you a ton during the course of the gameplay. You hang out with that boxer girl a lot more. But Lena was kind of in the beginning, and she's the one that discovers that certain characters, if you haven't played the game yet, I'm going to try not to spoil her, have little secrets. I've got a secret! And so I don't have a secret. She had a secret. We got to figure out where the hell we're going right now. We got a little ledge right here. I vaguely remember this from the preview, and then we got to do like this little shimmy action. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. You can't launch from any surface. And what I very much loved about this game is they could have made the controls so much worse and so much more complicated, and yet everything is intuitive. You can stop playing this game for like a year, come back, and you'll still remember like half of your moves and like half of the things that you learned how to do previously. From here, I think all we gotta do is jump, to quote Aladdin, and so that's what I'm gonna do. That's a long-ass dive, though. I am not a fan of quadriplegia, so I don't know. I was a swimmer when I was younger. My entire life, I've been a swimmer. I love swimming. My family's Hawaiian. Swimming is a valued skill among Hawaiian people. And so I started swimming probably when I was 2 years old. I don't know, my dad just chucked me in the pool one day, and he was like, you'll be fine, and then he just kept an eye on me. And there it is. Don't do that to your kids, by the way. Apparently you can give them, like, neuroses and psychosis and fear of water and all kinds of shit by doing that kind of stuff. I was a hardcore baby, and so it didn't affect me at all. Apparently I had a thick shell or something. But I read somewhere that that's not how you're supposed to train kids to swim, through intense terror and throwing them in water, so please don't do it. Please don't, but my dad was old school like that. This was back in the 80s. He was like, nope, I tripped you. Now you're in the water. What are you going to do? Actually, it was pool floaties that made me. I'm telling dumb stories right now because we've already done this part on the channel right here. But we got to do it again for completion's sake because the whole series is going together. Yeah, climb up over here. Now, these hunting towers are going to be all over the place. Ooh, they added a little attachment onto it, too. These hunting towers are going to be all over the place, and they just have weapons and supplies for you. This is going to be a hard lock pick, huh? All right. How you like that hard lock pick? Where your skills at now? You ain't bragging no more, huh? Got took care of. I got that ass. Ooh, hey, what's going on? Grazer Scythe. Okay. And then we've got the blueprint for the Flame Stabber. That sounds pretty attractive, and I'm excited about the prospects. Let's have a look here. I believe the place that we want to go is off in that direction. We've got a number of things that we want to accomplish while we're out and over there. Sorry about that. We have things to accomplish here. I stabbed a zombie, by the way. He tried to run up on me, and I was like, zombie, you don't know me like that. You got to spend some time with me. You got to rub my tummy a little bit. You gotta tickle me and rub my belly, and then maybe we'll become friends someday. But for right now, it's just too much for me. This zombie's about to get it right here. Ah! Oh, man, I didn't sever her.
Occupied, more or less.
I didn't sever the cabeza the way that I wanted to. Can you guys climb, or are you still inept? Can I still do this jumping thing, too? Oh, I can, but I missed. Alright, that would have worked a lot better. This drop kick right here, I'm gonna get this guy with it. Drop kick! That wasn't the drop kick. There we go. That was the drop kick. Easily one of the best abilities in the entire game. Seriously. If you don't use the drop kick, you and I don't think can be friends, because it's the jam. We should probably also equip whatever that scythe was, because it had way better... Oh, we're carrying all kinds of good shit with us, aren't we? Man, I came strapped. I was ready for adventures, wasn't I? Okay, so we're going to want to go in with the Grazer Strike. I'll probably put that over there. You only really need like one gun at a time, and I know that sounds very, very unlike Splattercat. Splattercat's the kind of guy that's like, how many guns can I bring with me? Can I bring more? If I can bring more, then this sounds awesome. But honestly, I don't carry that many. We've got, ooh, we can make an electrical scythe. We'll make an electrical scythe. It adds 86 damage, so that sounds pretty good to me. If you don't remember the crafting system, it's very simple. You just pick something from the list. We found all of these recipes from various locations, including our good friend, the Zaji Galka. Zaji Galka was our friend from the original time we played through. I found it in the preview before. That video still gets like tons of views where I find the Zaji Galka. I got a preview that other people didn't get, and I found the Zaji Galka in it, and I labeled it something like Zaji Galka. And because of that, YouTube is constantly sending people over like, here's how you get the Zaji Galka.
What do you want?
I need to talk to someone in charge. I'm from Haran.
Oh, you a smuggler? You work for that crook, huh?
Look, I don't know anything about any smuggling, pal. I'm here I need some help.
As for Jasir, but understand this. If you steal anything, you lose your hands.
Alright. I mean, I've lost my hands a few times before. That was mostly in the dark during my personal time, though. Kind of foreboding. But I guess that's how he rolls. What's up, Polat?
Hi, excuse me.
I don't know anything.
Look, could you just tell me where to find someone who does know something?
Look for Jazir. He'll be inside the barn.
Okay, Jazir's inside the barn.
Need something?
Are you the one in charge? I need some help.
Talk to Jazir.
Nazi! Do you hear me? I forbid it!
Father, please. Can't we talk
No!
about this?
No! End of discussion!
Fine. Fine.
Eski? Wait! Eski!
She only walked away like 4 feet. Believe me, I'm a teenager. When I was a teenager, I was a master of the storming out of the room. You definitely don't go 4 feet. You got to go further. Otherwise, he's just going to keep talking at you. That's what my parents used to do. You got to be like out of the room, out of the garage. You got to be outside somewhere. Else you're going to be getting talked at, and you ain't going to be able to escape. Anything over here that I want? Power, brother.
I don't mean to interrupt. I'm looking for Jazir.
I am Jazir. But if you want food, we have only bread.
No, I don't need food. Listen, I'm from Haran, and I've come because I've heard that there are people here who are immune to the virus, that they don't turn, even if they get bitten.
Oh. And who told you this?
A dead man, I'm sorry to say.
You might as well keep listening to him. I'll tell you no more than he.
Fucking hell, why won't anybody help me? The virus is all over the city. People are dying.
And yet, you still live. Take some bread, my friend, and go back to Haran. No one wants you here.
This guy is kind of like that dude. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Les Miserables, but there's like this guard in Les Miserables, and one of his only lines is he just comes out, and there's basically a barricade of rebels getting ready to fight the army, and there's this army guy that comes out, and he goes, "You have no friends." He's kind of like that. He's like, man, nobody wants you. That guard always cracks me up because that's like his only line in the entire musical is he just storms in and goes, "You have no friends." And I'm like, man, hitting below the belt right now. I just wanted to shoot each other.
Lena, this is Crane. Do you copy? Damn it, what a fucking wasteland.
Hey, yeah, you. Come here. Come on, come closer. I won't bite you. Don't worry. I ain't like the rest of these loonies. Yeah, I'm talking about you, you nut jobs.
So you're not one of them? Then why aren't they trying to run you off?
Because I sell more shit than just bread. My name's Khan, by the way.
Kyle Crane.
Hey, you're from Haran, right? Bet you ran into my optically challenged buddy.
You mean the guy with an eye missing?
Yeah, that's the one. My boy Kurt. How's he doing?
Oh, he didn't make it.
Well, that's a damn shame. But, can't say I'm surprised.
Maybe you can help me. Kurt said the people out here are immune to the virus. You know anything about that?
Now that you mention it, I don't remember any of the locals actually turning. Fucking wackos. They're in a damn cult, led by some woman they called the Mother. Used to be just a harmless local tradition, you know? They weren't serious about it. Well, they're goddamn serious these days. Ever since the outbreak. They scribble symbols everywhere, do these fucking rituals. I think they even pray to her.
Yeah, but what about this whole not turning thing? They on antizin or what?
Listen, I'm short a man now. And since I'm an entrepreneur, let's do business. Partner up, you and me. Buying anything, friend? Freaks.
What kind of partnership you have in mind?
Well, you need some information, and thanks to Kurt getting himself deceased, I need a driver with brains. I can show you something that might help you out, but we'll need to get some wheels first.
You want a vehicle out here? Where am I supposed to find that?
I'd look around the nearest farm, I were you. And hey, be discreet about it, all right?
I'm just in it for the fanny packs. I'm gonna be super honest with you right now. He's got a fanny pack. I want that fanny pack. That's the only way that I can be the hero that this place needs is if I have a fanny pack. It's unfortunate, but sometimes you gotta go for a fanny pack. It is what it is. That's the story of my life. Oh, look, you can go over this gate right here. How did I never notice that? So he wants us... Are there any other quests in here? Let's have a look around real fast and see if there's anybody to talk to. I think they're normally lit up on the map if you got people to talk to, though, so there might be a lack of conversation in here just yet. We haven't made a whole lot of friends at this point in the game. I think they just want us to go find a car for him or something. There's Esky, though. I don't think she wants to talk. Those are some killer boots, though. It's tough to come across, like, when I was punk rocking, it's tough to find boots, man. There are good boots, and there are bad boots, and that is just a fact of... Can I open this? That is just a fact of life. Good boots and bad boots, and there's a lot of distinguishing factors. Like, some boots rub in weird places, and you're just like, oh, I don't like the way this rub. I had some killer steel toes. I got, my buddy's dad was in the Navy. And I got some killer, I don't know, they're like some Navy work boots or something. Probably the best pair of boots that I ever owned. They had all kinds of weird, like, lumbar support and shit in them. I'm making a joke. I know your lumbar is not in your foot. Anyways, I've got to clarify, because people will be like, that's Splattercat. He's so goddamn stupid. I'm going to lecture him for 25 minutes on how stupid he is. I think this is one of those, like, sprinty zombies. Yeah, it is. I think he's down. They sound kind of upset, though, so we probably need to hurry. Oh, they went straight through that fence. Somebody needs to make a fence with some craftsmanship out here. Don't get mad. You broke the fence. It's nobody's fault but yours. How you gonna break the fence and then get mad like it's the fence's fault? God, these kids. Ow. And you gonna punch me just because you're in a bad mood. Y'all need help. You need psychiatry. No! Oh, they still do that, do they? That was one of the few mechanics from the game I didn't like, actually. From back in the day. I never liked that mechanic. So basically what'll happen is if you stay inside the fight lines of one of the bad guys for too long, they'll come in and they do like a grab thing that's... You can't escape it. It gets you automatically. It's an animation, essentially, that you get hit by it. And so it was always one of those things that bugged me when I played the game before. I liked everything about this game, but that was the one thing where I was like, I don't like this. Nope. Power cable in there. Nothing's going to be too helpful. We do need to siphon gas, but I don't know if they'll let me siphon gas yet. We also need to loot components off of cars because one of the major mechanics that we now have to face is that... Empty. One of the new major mechanics that we got to face is that we're going to be rebuilding a car the entire game and make it more badass. What's that lion sound? Did you hear that? Someone was like, "Rah! Mufasa!" Ow. I actually really... Man, they're everywhere. Does it mark the normal zombies now? It shouldn't. I think it only marks the speedy ones here. Let's get up on top of a car. This is the safest place to be. This is Splattercat's custom strategy for defeating special infected. You stand on top of a car, and when they climb up, you slice them and you dice them and you know nothing nice them. I know that's a double negative, but I just wanted to emphasize that you give them twice the amount of nothing because it's what they deserve. And eventually, they should die. Or I could just use the finishing move on them. That one broke his head on some grass, so, you know, you got a soft palate or something. You can also just kick them in the face while they climb up. Alternatively, I think if I'm... Oh, man. I'm playing around with the... Yeah, if you sprint and then you run into one of them, you can also leap off their heads if you got the proper skill. I would like to... Oh, it's you that's making that noise. Okay. I'm gonna loot these dead bodies, though, because we might need money later. I don't know how much money I had when I finished off this... Oh, shit, they're speedy ones. I'm going in. I'm going in. I think they've been handled. I think we're good here, but I can't 100%. Oh, look at your head. Your head's over here and your body's right there. Interesting fight strategy. You learned that one from Mayweather? Head over here, body over there. I'm gonna go ahead and doubt it. I'm gonna say... You know, I might. Why are there so many Zeds out here? Good God. There are so many. Is she down? Is she dead? Alright, we're going to use camouflage from now on. I need camouflage. Rub blood on my eyeballs. There we go. And then kick him one more time for good measure. In frustration. Search this. $69. I couldn't just walk by without giving that a giggity. You know that, right? Oh, we got screws. That's cool. Went on public transit, got screwed. Alright, it's going to be one of those fun days, is it? Let's get on the bus. Is there anything else in here that we can steal or loot or take for ourselves? There's some stuff over here. A decent amount anyways. $5 right there. It's time for us to go all in. I'm going to try and get across this field without getting into too much trouble. I got guns and shit, so we should be alright. I think we got full well, okay, we don't have full bullets, but we got some bullets.
Oh, forgot to tell you. If you ain't got none, find yourself some weapons. The farm's a bandit outpost.
Wait, what? You forgot to tell me this?
Well, they weren't important at the moment. Fucking fleas, you just can't get rid of them. No structure, no balls, no knack for business.
Sounds like we're off to a good start.
Ah, don't be a drama queen. You can handle them. Listen, I gotta deal with some customers. Just give me a sign once you got the car.
I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike. I don't know. Anytime anybody says anything about Queen in a video game, I gotta do at least one Queen song. My dad was a giant Queen fan. Like, oh my god. My dad was really, really into Queen when I was... Ooh, a jewel case? Yeah, buddy. And that's not the kind that PlayStation games came in. What we got going on over here? Somebody's about to get blapped. I'm not falling for that shit like I did in the preview. Oh, look at that. It limits the amount of frames that they have in their animations when they're far away. Sort of interesting. I never noticed that. Oh, you don't want to shoot at me. I would really recommend you fight from up here, by the way. It's a good idea. Don't go inside the walls. They'll just aimbot you to death with grenades and you'll be really frustrated like I was. There we go. Got a couple of them down. There's a reason they put this tower right here, and it's for you to absolutely wreck anybody that gets in your way. But yeah. Can they even get up here? This is kind of high. I'd be surprised if they could get up here. I don't see a... Oh, there is a zip line. Alright, so maybe we only got 28 bullets left. Yeah, whatever. Oh, we got rifle ammo from him, though. That's pretty cool. You don't want to do that. My precision aiming is on point, son. I just shot you in the knee, then you bent over, and I shot you in the head. I want you to realize what a masterpiece of murderous destruction that was. And how much respect you should have for me after accomplishing such a task. I only got 15 bullets left. These guys are apparently made out of Kevlar. So their ability to damage soak seems to be a lot better than mine. I'm gonna jump to this thing over here maybe. Yeah, it worked! I was trying to jump to that thing, but then I decided I'd just play it off like I was going for the other one. Come on, rifle ammo. I need ammo for my rifle. Oh, we got flying stars too. Here, give me that police rifle, which is apparently better than our legendary rifle. It looks like there's been some kind of arms race escalation here. Where are these guys at? I killed your friend. What are you guys doing? I think they're trying to fight with zombies or something. Huh. Yeah, I think they're trying to fight with zombies through the wall, so their AI got confused. Either way, this is the location from which we will get our first foray into Car World. That's actually a really, really cool mechanic, too, so it'll be a lot of fun. But we're out of time for right now. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the first episode in our coverage of Dying Light, the following. I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. I'm going to look around and loot and also rub some band-aids on my face noggin and see if that makes me feel a little bit better. I'll see you in the next episode, which should be coming up shortly. Bye, everybody.